this plays out. Unfortunately, there's not an easy solution to this at this time.
No, because this is happening so quickly. Now, I know that the Downtown Jonesboro Barbecue Festival happens this Friday and Saturday. Just almost, if you can look to the right of the screen right there, that would be one of the areas where a stage would be. So I know it's early, but the city will be giving guidance on that, I would guess.
Yes, the city will definitely give guidance on it. Now, you know, as most people know, Barbecue Fest is a time when Main Street is closed to vehicular traffic anyway, and it's pedestrian traffic only. So I'm not sure of the impact of that, what the decision will be, but I'm sure that the city and all of the commissions will put the safety of our citizens and our neighbors first.
Now, is the mayor there right now? Who is on hand? Can you give us a description of the crowd right there that's checking things out?
The mayor is not downtown right at this moment, no, but we have Fire Chief Marty Hamrick, and we have Code Enforcement, Scott Roper, and others. We have the Street Department here. We have, Brian Richardson and Tony is here. We've got several people, and also Main Street. The Downtown Jonesboro Association is represented as well, of course. Yeah.
And Donna, just to give some perspective on this building, I know I came to this area in 1989. You preceded me, and that building's been around quite a while.
Oh, it certainly has been. I'm looking at the historical marker on the building right now, and it's a historical marker for Arkansas State College that was organized in 1909. Now, I'm not saying that this was that building. This building was erected in 1963, according to this plaque, as Citizens Bank. And I think some people will probably remember that there was a symbol on top of the bank that looks somewhat like the sign for pi, you know, and that's all I can think. Only way I can think of to describe it. But it has been a well-known building in the area for as long as I can possibly remember. In fact, there was a restaurant on the top of the building for customers of this bank. I remember that. That was an interesting time, too, a really fun time.
Right, and so it has been a part of the skyline for quite a while, but no doubt people who are tuning in right now who see these images and they're wondering, why is Main Street closed? Well, it is because of this developing situation involving the old Citizens Bank building. And Donna, we appreciate you talking to us about the situation right now, and we're going to bring Griffin Broussard into this coverage right now. Griffin, I know he has been there on scene. In fact, the video that you see, Griffin has been shooting the video as soon as we heard about the situation and the rerouting of traffic. We sent Griffin there to the scene, and of course Donna has been talking with us as well. But Griffin, what do you see from your vantage point? We appear to have some audio difficulties with his microphone, but we're going to get that corrected. But again, the city of Jonesboro is saying that part of downtown is closed to drivers due to this safety concern. Right now, we're going to go back to Griffin and see what he can tell us. Griffin.
We just saw they just took the forklift right here and put the concrete blockers that they do when Main Street's closed down here, and they just put the road closed sign on the sidewalks as well. Officials are keeping pedestrians and drivers away from that specific section of Main Street. We're right here, right before Huntington Avenue, and they have Chief Hamrick down there with the building inspector. It looks like they just walked in a couple of minutes ago to go inspect it and look at it, and that's all we're really seeing right now. We can't really get much closer without without risking safety a little bit, just in case the building does fall. But that's what they're expecting. If it is a safety issue, that's what we're assuming. Right now, that's all we can see.
Griffin, thank you so much for that update. And of course, this is breaking news. It is developing minute by minute, and we know that the city has closed off Main Street right there where Griffin was standing and keeping pedestrians away from that area, away from the old Citizens Bank building that you see downtown along the skyline there. We do not know how this is going to affect weekend events in downtown Jonesboro, but we are covering this and we'll keep up to date minute by minute to find out what you need to know, particularly about traffic going to work and school tomorrow morning. But right now, you have to avoid the Main Street area and divert to Union or to Church Street. If you have young people that are going to classes downtown at the Foundation of Arts, you're going to have to take Church Street. And of course, the Jonesboro City Fire Chief, Marty Hamrick, he's on the scene, as well as a building inspector, trying to find out what is going on. If there is a structural concern, we do not know. There has been no one hurt, but this is an abundance of caution to try. You can see the scene right there as you're looking at, just like we are. This all came about 45 minutes ago, and that's when the city decided to block off Main Street. No pedestrian traffic right there by that building, as well as blocking off the Main Street area going down in front of those businesses right there, all the way down to Huntington. And so you want to avoid this area. If you know someone who is taking this route every day, you might give them a call or text them and tell them what's going on and why the traffic is blocked off right now. Donna Malone, the Director of Communications for the City of Jonesboro, was telling us that the city was made aware of some structural concerns. Someone called the fire department and they saw something concerning to them, so they reported it. And the fire department came out and a building inspector was sent out. And so this is how things have developed just this afternoon. This is breaking news. About 45 minutes ago, this decision was made to block off the area there in downtown Jonesboro. And of course, we have a crew there live on the scene. And Donna is also wanting us to know, Donna Malone, Director of Communications for the City of Jonesboro, nothing is falling from that building. Donna wants everyone to understand that there's nothing falling. No one has been hurt. This is just being done as a safety concern. And if someone noticed something, they made the fire department aware of it, and the city is acting as an abundance of caution and taking these matters very, very seriously. They do not want vehicle traffic around the old Citizens Bank building. And of course, we will cover this as soon as we know more. We will let you know on KAIT8.com. But the City of Jonesboro says a part of downtown is closed to drivers due to that potential safety concern right there by the old Citizens Bank building. And we will have the latest information on the K8 News app and on K8 News at 5 and 6.